These are 4 questions that I have that Keith Thurman will be forced to answer this weekend. It is fight week. Number 1, power. Other than the recent Brock Jarvis fight, Keith Thurman hadn't had a knockout since 2013. And even more concerning, this Brock Jarvis, he lost by an even more brutal knockout to Liam Paro, who was a 140 pounder who lost to Richardson Hitchens. And number 2 is going to be durability. As you can see, Keith Thurman is getting the beats put on him by Josecito Lopez. Josecito Lopez can be looked at as a C fighter. I don't see many people giving him a B or even a B- fighter. He can be looked at as a C, D fighter. No disrespect. If you disagree and have proof, leave it in the comments. But Josecito Lopez was near having a Hall of Fame type of victory by stopping Keith Thurman. This is very concerning and it raises a lot of questions. Number 3 is going to be stamina. Keith Thurman is extremely talented and he's going to need that talent. And he's going to have to utilize probably all of his bag of tricks. Now, I know that Keith Thurman and them have been heavily dissecting the knockout win that Brian Mendoza got over Sebastian Fundora. But you can't catch lightning in a bottle but once. So when we talk about stamina, we got to remember that Brian Mendoza stopped Sebastian Fundora in, I believe it was the 6th round. I don't think it was late in the fight. Let me know in the comments below. Brian Mendoza didn't have to dig deep into his stamina because he caught Sebastian slipping, and Sebastian was really slipping that fight. There were so many opportunities for Sebastian to get cracked. I really doubt that Sebastian is going to make those mistakes in this high profile of a fight. I wouldn't even be surprised if Sebastian made it a boring fight. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's another concerning question, the stamina, because Keith is dealing with a 6'6" man, basically, and he's going to have to maneuver around. All right, number 4 is going to be hunger. Keith Thurman, 36 years old, cool. Bud Crawford showed us that age can be only a number. Bud Crawford showed us that. But Keith Thurman has to show us in his own right and challenge. Keith Thurman has had the big payday. He got the Pacquiao fight. Bud was longing for the Pacquiao fight. Who knows how Bud would have been if he would have got that Pacquiao paycheck. So I'm questioning the hunger of Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, I believe, has some new children. Not too long ago got married. I mean, the marriage might not be new, but I mean, he's still a fairly new family man, in my opinion. So, I mean, does he want to get beat up? Is he willing to get beat up, man, and still try to go for the KO before throwing in the flag, the white flag? You know, these are questions that I'm going to be waiting to see Saturday. Y'all know I always say it is going down, man. Don't get clipped. That's what I need to tell Keith Thurman. Those uppercuts from Fundora are vicious, man, and they catch you off guard. Like when you're in there trying to, get your position or whatever, bang, and he, is, whew. Man, I don't want to see Keith go out like the thumbnail. But anyways, y'all, let me know what you think, man. This is a hell of a fight, y'all. I'm out.